Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to another round of weekly readings. I hope the past week has been treating you well. If it hasn't, many blessings to you, and I hope that things start to improve and look up for you. No new announcements this week, Sagittarius. It's pretty straightforward today. Lots of new beginnings in the readings thus far today, and as I was doing the pre-shuffle for you, the Page of Wands kept showing up on the split, which is such an energetic card about moving forward and creating new beginnings in our life. So I'll be interested to see what comes out for you today, Sagittarius. Without further ado, let's start getting some cards out to tell your story this week. What's going on for our lovely Sagittarius crew? Ace of Pentacles, New Beginning, here we go. This is something real. This is something tangible. This is something that the seed has been planted sort of thing, right? So it's something that's already been growing. Why did I just feel like I'm talking about a pregnancy just then? We'll see. It's just possible, I guess. There could be someone out there that Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, cause for celebration. Excuse me a moment. I feel a tickle. I might have to cough. Sorry about that, Sag. Okay. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. So for some of you, I'm getting a literal pregnancy, okay? There's again, a seed that's been planted. It might be more than one child. I don't know if you've gone through IVF or something like that for some of you, but you might be expecting more than one baby. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, this speaks about love, new beginnings and love, right? And the Three of Cups, this is a celebration. This is something coming together. You could be having triplets, in fact. I don't know. So a singleton or triplets. But in any event, that's not going to resonate for everybody. Obviously, it's a general reading. And so I have to read for both. But just throwing that out there. If you've been trying, there's a potential that this could happen. If the energy continues as I go along, I'll be sure to mention it, but let's talk about what else could be going on too, right? And so, again, I think there's just a new beginning in something that it's fresh. I mean, this is just starting, and whatever it is, it's cause for celebration. This is something that isn't only tangible, but this is something that you feel in your heart. So it's a beautiful balance is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of energy behind it in the love department yet again, which to me speaks about creation for sure, without any wands energy. So it's almost like love is enough to manifest this, is what I'm getting. So let's see. Yeah, Page of Cups energy. I love that. This is one of my favorite cards because it's so out there. Like, you don't see this in other decks, but it really speaks to me about matters of love and messages coming through. Potentially to do with another person. Perhaps someone that's new to your life is going to be expressing some really tender, sweet feelings towards you. And either you're a bit hesitant about it and you're thinking like, oh, I only that'll happen when pigs fly is what this card is all about, right? And so it's almost like this unbelievable, unearthly feeling of like, I never thought this was going to happen. So again, I'm being drawn back to the pregnancy thing. This could be something where you never thought that this was going to happen and that it would happen when pigs fly sort of thing. So whether it's love in your life or whether it's literally a new beginning, like through the conception of a child, this is the feeling that you're left with, which is really super great. And again, it's new, so you're just finding out about this, or this is just coming to light, okay? Nine of Cups energy. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Sagittarius, this is like the best reading so far today, I think, because whatever this is, it's just like your heart is bursting. You've wanted this for so long. This is like your dreams coming true. This makes you the richest and happiest person alive. And I don't mean monetarily. I mean with respect to matters of the heart. Getting this news about this new beginning in love, whether it's a baby or a relationship coming forward towards you, is everything that you've always wanted, okay? And the only thing that would make this better is the Ten of Cups, but looks like you're well on your way. And honestly, if it shows up, then my goodness, that's just sealing the deal, right? So tell us a little more about whatever this situation is here. Is there any other energies you can provide us? It's interesting. And again, I'm sorry, this is so specific or not specific necessarily in a sense, but it's just for a select few. you'll notice that the Ace of Pentacles is the only thing that's tangible, and the rest of these are all cups. I can't remember the last time I did a read where I got all cups, except for one card thus far anyhow, which again leads me to believe that either a strong foundation is being laid for this relationship, or it could be like a friendship, like something that started out as a friendship and is evolving. Or again, I'm really being drawn to that pregnancy part, because it's like the seed has literally been planted. Okay, so I mean, it reminds me of the 6-week mark when you first find out that you're pregnant. It really is what it reminds me of, because this is like the Ace of Pentacles here, like you can see it hasn't really formed into anything quite yet, but the beautiful beginnings of it, right? So sorry, being drawn back to that pregnancy thing again. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Tell us more about this 9 of Cups situation here. Yeah, you had a feeling that this was going to happen. There was something inside of you. There was there was, I guess, an element of logic involved too. So again, if it's a pregnancy, it's like I'm late sort of thing. But there's something about this. You knew in your heart, intuitively, you knew that this was going to happen. It could also be that, again, with the swords, Ace of Swords, this is communication that's being brought to us. This is new communication, fresh communication coming in. So not only the feelings of love and happiness and joy and stuff, but the actual word coming out. So again, if this is a pregnancy, it's likely been confirmed. If this is someone coming towards you, they've communicated this to you. Straight out. And for a lot of you, you saw this coming, like deep down inside, you intuitively knew that this would happen for you. Tell us more. What else what does Sagittarius need to hear right now? Let's go for that. This is crystal clear. I wouldn't even clarify this situation, because quite honestly, it's crystal clear as it is. A lot of clarity today. And I'm telling you, every reading I've done so far has spoken about new beginnings, whether somebody is just getting out of something and coming into it, they're in the midst of it and just starting the journey, or they're halfway through sort of thing. Today has been all about new beginnings. And I wonder if it has anything to do with this. Is it the full moon in Aquarius that we're coming up on? Or is it the new moon? For all of you astrology buffs out there, you'll know. You can post it in the comments if you feel inclined. That would be awesome. King of Swords energy here. Is there someone behind it? No. And look at what happens on the split. This is why I keep the cards on the camera. The 10 of Cups. Oh my god, you guys, this is so exciting. So King of Swords energy. There could be a King of Swords. Oh, and Queen of Swords at the bottom. So I don't know. I don't know if you've got some air in your chart, or if you're involved with an air sign. I do feel like you're a couple though. Again, yeah. A king and a queen showing up is amazing. I still feel this is a baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone, to harp on that, but it really is the energy that I'm getting. And I find it just so exciting, because I've never actually gotten the energy of this so strong in a reading before. But King of Swords, this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're partnered up with, Sagittarius, or again, you might have some of this in your chart, but I really do feel like this is your partner here, and you guys are looking towards each other. So I think this is beautiful. I think the two of you are probably similar in a lot of different ways. So again, if this is a formation of a new relationship, it has a potential for you two to become partners in life. And you're very, very similar in nature, which sometimes can work against you, but in some ways is actually really beautiful, and you can build quite a team around that. And just gauging by all the positivity that I'm feeling off of this reading today, like it feels like a connection that is solid and is good and can go the distance, right? Tell us more about this King of Swords energy here. Tell us more about the King of Swords. Person's super sexy, super intelligent. They could probably really intuitive. And, it always strikes me with this card that the type of person, when they look at you, they can see right through you. It's almost kind of creepy and makes you uncomfortable, because they are so perceptive. You can't hide things from this person. This person is incredibly well balanced. a thinker for sure. They like to go off and think. They need time on their own to think about things. Good communicator. This person communicates well, and they're careful with their words. Sometimes the King of Swords can be a bit hasty and stuff, and just blurt stuff out. But followed by the Tower, the Justice, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles, with Five of Swords on the bottom. It's interesting because I feel like this person that you're involved with is someone who's gone through it in the past. They've had a Tower moment here, where things have kind of got blown apart for them. It had to do with a marriage. Okay, so their foundation was blown apart through likely divorce or separation. And they've had to move away from this, okay? They moved away from that. There's energy of that, of coming up to shore after this situation here. And they're wanting to build a strong, stable foundation, okay, with you. I'm getting like this is past energy here as well. So this is one story that can come to light. I think this likely there wasn't a lot of love in this past relationship of theirs, because it talks about having family and material wealth and things like that, or just a safe home, but it doesn't actually talk about any love. There's no cups in this. For some of you as well, I feel like it's possible, if you're already connected to this person, that the two of you have gone through some tragedy with respect to loss. There's been a Tower moment, something that's shaken your world, and something to do with the legal system, the courts, and moving through that together and becoming stronger because of it. Okay, so it's possible again that if this is you're partnered with somebody that the two of you have been through something that was significant. Like it was a Tower moment, but justice was served, sort of thing, and you've moved through it together and become even stronger and better from that. There's a part of me too that felt that maybe you've suffered, if it's a pregnancy thing, you've suffered miscarriages in the past, and that's something that the two of you had really had to come together towards, and or come together with, move through that, and you're coming out the other side of this stronger than ever, okay, and ready to start your beautiful little family. So different scenarios for different folks out there. I want to draw from this deck, actually. This is the Starseed Oracle. Let's try to work with it more and more. So let's just get some wrap-up energy here. Any advice that Spirit can offer you at this time, or any insights, things like that, Sagittarius. Please don't be alarmed, like when you see the Tower down here and loss and moving away and stuff. This is past energy. I don't feel like if this is something going well that it's going to end in tragedy, okay? Either this speaks to this King of Swords that, is coming towards you to start a new beginning in love, or perhaps it's even a current standing of relationships with somebody, and you guys have been through something that really rocked the boat in your marriage and stuff, and you're coming together for a new beginning, okay? Like it's this reunion coming together to celebrate. So it's going to be different for everybody, right? It is a general reading, so we have to kind of keep the story open for many different people, and we're not going to catch every person every single time, right? It's just not possible. But I always trust that whoever is watching it needs to hear the message at that time. So any advice that Spirit can offer our Sagittarius is at this time here. Any advice? Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So speaking to my empaths here, with again by the number of cups and stuff that we're seeing, I wouldn't be surprised if you are really strong on that empathic scale. I think the only advice Spirit might be offering you is you to be careful around this time about taking on the energies that are not yours. Why would that be coming through? I'm just going to look at the imagery here for a minute. This is just a warning. It's a warning to be careful about who you let into your life. And I don't think it speaks about this relationship here, if this is related to relationship. But potentially someone around you, be really careful, especially if you're dealing with somebody where you see, like, you're trying to help them and you see similarities between your situation and theirs. Don't lose yourself in the situation that they're in, that you've already moved through and kind of mastered. It's okay to help other people. I don't know why this is coming up, because it's not actually related to this reading, but someone needs to hear it. It's okay to help people, but you must maintain your boundaries and you must protect your energies, okay? So that you're not assuming other people's stuff. Really important. And potentially, if you're sharing good news with someone, be wary of this. There might be somebody who doesn't take this new beginning news well, because perhaps they've struggled with infertility or they've struggled with relationships and stuff. And so if you get a reaction from them that's less than happy, or there's an air of jealousy and stuff like that, just remember that's their stuff, and don't let that steal from your thunder, no matter what this is, okay? So someone needs to hear that. There could be a potential going on there. And they're not a bad person. It's not about that. But it seems to me like you might have something that they haven't been able to get. And the two of you, whatever this is, the two of you have struggled through it. Like, you understand where they're coming from in this situation that they've been in. You've walked through the same journey together in some way, shape, or form. And it's hard for them to see you finally obtain that which you've always wanted, because they're not able to get it yet or obtain it yet. And so again, it's just, you can be caring and loving and empathetic, but don't let it steal your thunder. And just be careful that you don't get lost in their energy, okay? So however that looks for you, there's lots of resources on the internet that talks about how to protect your energies, okay? Yeah, okay. Any other advice for beautiful Sagittarius is... That's it. Sagittarius, that's it. Let's look for the stars. You're coming home. I just heard like you're coming home. This is an event of like when pigs fly. Like, I don't think you ever thought this would happen. So Sag, I'm going to leave it there. Best of luck to you. This is so exciting. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below if you're comfortable, if this resonated and how so. And if any of you out there are expecting any littles along the way, take care, Sagittarius, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye for now. Oh, here, I'm sorry. I've been forgetting to show you guys the cards, but I think you can see them there better. Anyway, Sagittarius, we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.